Yo, what's poppin', guys? How y'all doing? Hope you guys are having a great Monday. I know it's super late. It's already 11:21. Sorry, this trading recap is gonna be up late because I was pretty busy today. Just got back from Colorado. It was a great trip. Shred the mountain. I'll put together a little couple of the footage I got and see if we can do something with it. It's not gonna be a crazy video at all. Just gonna be like trip to Breckenridge or trip to Colorado, whatever the fuck, But yeah. If you're in the Discord, you already knew I was in Colorado, but yeah. So let's start with this trade. Now, obviously, you see the market opened at 9:30. I had no intentions on trading today at all. It was a no news Monday, and I also got in late from my flight. So I did not care to trade. I wanted to sleep in because I've been getting up every fucking morning, hitting the slopes at open to close. Been crazy, been going out. Let's just say the trip was a fucking blast, all right? I had a good time. Still traded, though. Went 2 for 2, I believe. So still got our shit done in the morning. Then got back on the fucking mountain, baby. Market opens at 7:30 Mountain Time. So I was traded till probably like 8:30 or 9. And then we hit the mountain. Mountain opened at 9. So it was best I was done by 8. So we could get out of there. 8:30. Pushing it. But we'll, 8:30. Anyways, let's go over this trade that I didn't plan on trading today, but I seen an opportunity that I thought was an opportunity at first, but wasn't. But then looked deeper and turned out to be an opportunity to tell me to look at the other chart for NQ and capitalize on that. And I'm going to tell you why right now, but it was just because of one fucking thing. Two, but mainly one that really sold me. Because I would have let this run to just stop loss and just let it go. But I sold early. As you can see, at this candle, I sold. I'll go into that as well. The number one thing that changed my mind on this trade to sell early was the SMT. I didn't see it at first until I looked at the other chart, which was right here. Bang. SMT. And I was able to capitalize on this trade, making a 4 RR. I'll take it. Let's go over the loss first, and then I'll go over the W. All right, so let's run it. January's been treating us well. I'll go over the percentage-wise I'm up and all that stuff later. But it's going to be a good video. You guys are going to enjoy it, I think. It's going to be very good information. And it could help you guys lower the chances of big losers by selling early. I know a lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of people say, no, don't sell early. Don't sell early. Bro, if you know, let's say if you know, like, okay, yeah, I don't like this. I'm flipping my bias, bro, okay? I'm flipping my bias. I like my other bias so much better. I'm able to sell this one early. I'm doing it. First, it wasn't even at market open. It was like at fucking 12:50 I took this trade. No, I took this trade at 12:40. Buy side liquidity got swept. I then wanted to see a market structure shift. Bang, we got this right here. Don't worry about this one. I put this there after I noticed my bias changed to we want to go up. This is the first market structure shift. Come down here. I was in profit, yeah. But we came back up. I put a limit order. It filled me right here. Down here, this is where I got filled. So I'm already not all the way in here, but what are you going to do? My limit order got filled right here. Right away, I see this 1 minute bullish engulfing candle completely break straight through this bearish fair value gap. So now I'm like, okay, number one, we now want to use this as an inverse fair value gap. And also, I noticed we formed an SMT. I seen this right here, and then I went to NQ, seeing the same thing opposite. That's an SMT, okay? But I wanted to target the sell side, this 1 minute imbalance, and this 1 minute imbalance, and this sell side liquidity. Would have been a solid trade, about a 1 to 2.77, whatever, because why? This trade's done with. We broke through. I sold early right here after I seen the SMT and the breakthrough and the market structure shift right here, signifying we no longer want to go down. We want to go up. There's more confluences now to the upside. So now let's go over NQ, where the money was made. About 3% for the day. Losing one, not even because I sold early. But let's go over this trade now. All right, so first thing you're going to see, we're already coming up, right? We already came from the bottom a lot. This was an equal high we potentially wanted to hit. So let's go through here. First thing I see, we're down here, don't forget. We're down here right now, okay? I see this bearish fair value gap, which is also an imbalance. We wanted to come up into that, I knew. And I also knew we could use it as an inverse fair value gap, which I used it here as well. But after that, I then noticed sell side liquidity was swept, right? What now? I want a market structure shift. Check it out. Check it out. Stay with me. Stay with me. Wrong one. Sorry about that. Bang. All right, so let's go with the arrow here. Bang. 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 Oh. What's that, boys? Market structure shift. Bang. Okay? That's what happened right there. Understand that. Delete. After that happened, and then we use this bullish fair value gap as support to continue up, I was like, okay, we want to go up. I'm fucking getting in, obviously, right? I got in on this candle right here. We came back down to touch it. That's when I got in. Great entry, honestly. Pretty good entry. I mean, to a fucking T. Great entry. Boom, SMT. You notice this SMT compared to the other one? The other SMT was this way. It was like this. You understand? ES was this SMT. NQ's this SMT. We wanted to go up. So your boy entered on this bearish fair value gap. And we targeted, bang, this imbalance that we wanted to use as an inverse fair value gap. Bang, this buy side liquidity. And bang, this equal high, which was right here for a 4.08 RR. Beautiful fucking trade. Great trade. Great trade. Back to this again, so I want to show you the SMT and shit. See, that SMT was also a bullish SMT. They were both bullish SMTs. So that's the trades. I made obviously 3%. But I want to also show you what I'm up so far for this month of January. We're going to do some math here. I just want to show you the RRs. Listen, I don't need nothing fancy. I don't need no trade of 8. I don't need any of that shit. I don't care. I like to journal my way. You guys can journal your way. I like to put the little picture right here. And if I need to see it, I'll just blow it up like this. Bang. Not really worried about it, right? Works for me. Whatever. I don't need nothing fancy. Not about that shit. Give me what works and what's easy for me. So let's go here. As you can see, we already hit 6 W's, 5 losses. 11 trades we had. That's probably like 54% win rate. But you got to look into the RRs. All right. So this first trade, we hit a 1.6 on the 2nd of January. On the 3rd, we hit a 2 RR trade. On the 6th, we hit a 5.67 RR trade. Doesn't look that big, but it was. That's what she said. All right. Plus 5.67. It may have been even bigger. Okay. It may have been a bigger RR. You got to go back to my trading recap video that I did over this because I know I did one. So if you guys want to go deep dive into it, go ahead. It's fucking there. So already that equals about 9.27 for the month. Now wait, you're wondering, well, what about the losses? Yeah, I'm going to do those too. -1, if you're risking 1% per trade, -1. Let's do it for the 7th, another -1. -1 again for the 8th. You're now looking at a 6.27 RR or percent for the January. Okay, now let's go to January 8th again. Capitalized, got it back. Wasn't even trying to, just seeing what we needed to see. Let's look at this. Let me blow this up real quick. I don't need to see it. Oh, look at that. I even took partial. I took partial. So I didn't even lose 1%. But we'll continue to go. Here's the W trade for 2.63. Now, we have to plus that. Plus 2.63. plus 1.64. Little trade, but hey, it's all right. This trade would have been killer, but there was no volume really. This was something different I wanted to try during coming into London session, let's just say, and I ended up getting stopped out for London session, but it would have been a fucking huge trade. I can go over it real quick, actually. So look, check it out. Obviously, down here, this line down here is sell-side liquidity sweep. This is on the 15-minute, by the way. This is a liquidity sweep. We also got a shift of structure right here. Also a bearish. We got a shift of structure right here. Also a bullish for a value gap, which just so happened to be my entry. And then we broke through, and I kind of had a feeling, all right, whatever. I'm just going to let this go. But I only risked 0.5 on this trade. I didn't even risk 1%. So let's keep that in mind. But I put 1%. Why? Because I always put 1%. I never risk more than 1%. Well, I'm lying. Maybe sometimes I do. But if I do, I would mark that as me actually losing it with more risk on the table in the journal. But for the losses, I don't care. I'd rather keep it all 1%. So at the end of the day, if I have more money in the account, I know I took partials on a trade, but I'm still going to count it if I lost on it as a L. But I still type it in that I took partial profit. Check it out. I sold partials at the first TP. So, like I said, there. But, back to this. Okay, come on. A little off track there. Okay, minus another 1% because of that trade. That was like during fucking nighttime, which was stupid. Won't do it again. I wanted to try something. Wanted to see if something was going to work, whatever. This is a trade I just did the trading recap over. Bang. With the SMT. So, minus 1%. Here's the trade I just went over, which was a 4RR. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Like that shit. All my trades are beautiful. Even the L's. They're all fucking beautiful. So now, plus 4.08 equals. As of January, we are up 12.62% on my real account. I don't trade on funded. I trade my real money. So I'm up about 12.67%. I'll take it. Let's run it. I mean, that's about it. Just wanted to show you guys some of that. Wanted to explain to you what I seen on ES to make me sell quicker and then shift over to NQ, which was an SMT and whatnot. If you guys want a video over an SMT and how to find them and what they look like, let me know. I'll make one. If I don't know if I already did or not. I don't think I did. I know we got breaker blocks and order blocks, but let me know if you guys want an SMT video. And that's that. I hope you guys have a good night. Peace out. Happy trading.